Hey guys, all right, so it's Sunday, October 2nd. We're going to talk about Saturday's games on the 1st, go through that and do a quick recap. We're also going to talk about the Kraken's new mascot. Has anybody seen this thing yet? Pretty cool. We'll talk about that. And then I want to talk about a little bit about Dale Hawerchuk and his new statue that honors him. And we're going to talk about the Ducks and some more NHL news. Nothing crazy. We'll see you in a minute. All right, so let's dive right into Saturday, October 1st, and all the games. We'll do a real quick recap, go over some of those, and then dive into some other things. So starting off with those scores, we're going to start with the Montreal and Ottawa game. Ottawa beat them 5-4. Okay, pretty high-scoring game. Some interesting notes on that one. DeBrincat had a couple of goals and ended up winning the game. Okay, I think it was in overtime with a feed from, guess who? Claude Giroux. So the two newcomers teaming up for some points and goals, winning the game. So Ottawa, we've talked about it before in previous videos. Ottawa is going to be a much improved team this year. You watch, just like the Seattle Kraken, they're going to be one to watch. Moving along, Carolina 4, Panthers 3. In that one, newcomer Brent Burns, who got traded from the San Jose Sharks to the Carolina Hurricanes in the offseason. He had a couple of goals in that one. Spencer Knight was in goal for Florida. Obviously got the loss, but he did make 43 saves. So Carolina lit him up pretty good with shots. He made 43 saves. So Spencer Knight, good young goaltender for the Florida Panthers. So that was a good one. Moving along, Bruins 4, Flyers 0. Linus Ullmark made 21 saves in that one for the Bruins. So that was a blank there. Got the shutout. Sabres 3, Penguins 1. Blue Jackets 2, the Capitals 1. Stars 5, Blues 2. In that one, Ottinger had 15 saves for the Stars. The Red Wings 3, Hawks 0. So the Red Wings shut him out. Lucas Raymond, he had a goal and 2 assists in that one, and for Detroit. And Deljovic and Kosa shared the shutout for the Red Wings. Moving along, Oilers 3, Jets 2, Kraken 4. This is the last one. Kraken 4, Canucks 0. Are you kidding me, people? Kraken, what's going on in Seattle? I've talked about it. I've told you I'm kind of leaning Seattle. I'll always be a Ducks fan, but Seattle's looking better and better and better. Man, what a great team they've put together. Granted, it's only the preseason, but these guys are already developing a lot of chemistry. They're winning games. They just released a new mascot. I mean, what can you say? The Seattle Kraken right now are awesome and one to watch. It's going to be fun to watch. Be interesting to see. Anaheim Ducks, their first game of the year this year at home is against the Seattle Kraken. So that's going to be a weird one, but it's going to be a fun one. Can't wait for that. So let's move along to just some general news. We were just mentioned it a little while ago, the Kraken. The Seattle Kraken have released, finally, their mascot. Okay, they've got a new mascot, and it's a troll. Bowie the Troll, everybody. Bowie the Troll, he is the new mascot, more kid-related, you know, the fun, kind of like the Wild Wing for the Ducks and all the other ones that the NHL has, but Bowie the Troll. So, interestingly enough, that's their new mascot. I guess there was some inspiration from the Fremont Troll over by the George Washington Bridge in Seattle. There's a Fremont... God, I can't think of it. The area there, and if you're from Seattle, you're gonna hate me right now. But there's an area of Seattle where there's a statue, okay, and he's holding a beetle, a bug, like an actual car, right by the highway, something along those lines. I've not seen it. I have been to Seattle, but I have not seen that before. But I guess the inspiration for Bowie the Troll was kind of got from that, so partially. So, anyways, hey. They've got a mascot. They've got a good team on the ice now. Man, they're going to be fun to watch. So Seattle Kraken, doing good things up there. Hey, something on a good but sad note at the same time. Winnipeg. Winnipeg is honoring Dale Hawerchuk. Dale Hawerchuk was an amazing player, had quite the career, and he played for several teams, but Winnipeg was like the team. That was his team, if you will. He died of stomach cancer, and he died at a young age, 57 years old, people. Way too young to be passing. I can't say enough that's just way too young. But Dale Hawerchuk, it passed at 57. He was actually the #1 pick back in 1981, everybody. #1 overall in the 1981 draft. Can you believe that? So, first player to reach 100 points at 18 years old, too. That's quite the accomplishment at 18. I mean, think about it. You just can't, you don't see that anymore. You know what I mean? So, too hard to do, I think, is what it is nowadays. But he spent 16 years in the leagues, and, he'd had quite the career. 1,409 points in 1,188 games. That's over a point a game, people. He averaged over a point a game in his career. So that is a good NHL player. So they honored him with a statue in Winnipeg. And good job, Winnipeg. That was a good one. So Dale Hawerchuk. Let's move on to just some generic Ducks news. I wanted to talk about Nathan Beaulieu. He was on a PTO with the Ducks. He impressed. They signed him to a 1-year contract. So they liked him enough to keep him around. And I do believe that a lot of that decision was on the Urho Vakanainen injury. At least part of it was. I think it was something where they impressed him. They probably were going to do it no matter what. But when Urho Vakanainen hit the boards the other night in that last game against the Sharks, I think that was kind of the deciding factor of, okay, we were thinking about it, but let's just do it. To add that depth back on the blue line. Now, is he going to be a part of the starting six? I don't know, but that's yet to be seen. But you lose a defenseman, you want to get something in return, something there, and so they signed him to a 1-year deal. So good for him on working hard and making the team. Welcome to the Ducks organization. Go Ducks. A couple of players got us reassigned to San Diego as well. So we're, like I said before in previous videos, we're trimming roster. And all the teams are doing this, trimming the roster down. Bryce Kindop and Ben King got assigned to San Diego. So they are no longer with the active team up at the big club. They are down in San Diego, which is getting ready to start their season as well, the AHL. So those two guys are down there. I wanted to talk about, just real quick, tonight. There's a big game. Hey, Freeway Face-Off starts tonight. Now, it's preseason, but we've got 3 games in a row against the Los Angeles Kings, okay, our arch rival, and it starts tonight. So 3 in a row. First one's tonight. I think it's over at the Kings Arena, and so it's going to be interesting. I always love the Ducks and Kings when they play. It's always chippy. It's always a lot of hard hits. We don't like each other, guys. But Freeway Face-Off starts tonight. The Ducks are 3-1 in the preseason. We're doing good. The Kings are 1-1-1. Okay, so it doesn't matter. It's preseason. We got 3 games in a row with these guys starting tonight. Okay, so make sure you guys watch that game. All right. Hey, I want to thank you guys for watching as always. I want you to subscribe and like the video, please. Always appreciate your support, and we'll see you next time. Okay. Thanks. Bye.